Hello, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back at long last to more blind fanfiction reading. Last time we were here, well, we saw the end of, Sonic, you'll be Chase Elliott. Okay. Sonic at NASCAR, whatever. It was dumb and everyone loved it, and I'm glad that I was able to be a part of that situation. This should be good, man, because our first story of the day is Herbie, Sonic, and Superman in 9/11. Herbie goes to New York City for a NASCAR race but ends up doing something else. Sorry for the crappy summary, this is something I was working on for history class to get extra points. It was supposed to be 100 words, but I got 1 in 100. Please remember those who died on this terrible day. Please remember. I can tell you're excited. Oh, it's just a wall of words. Herbie, Maggie, Peyton, and Kevin drove past the newly built Twin Tower. Newly built Twin Tower? They've been up for fucking 30 years at this point! Already errors! Already errors! No fucking, you must have freaking got no bonus points! No bonus points for you! The newly built Twin Towers going to a race in New York City. Well, sorry, they don't have those. A city circuit at New York would be amazing, but they're not going to do that because NASCAR is stupid. Herbie saw a plane fly by the Twin Towers and almost hit them. Well, it's still very inaccurate. You have one thing to do is recreate the 9/11 and you can't even do that right. Maggie got a little scared because she thought that the plane would hit the towers. Wow, that was Klaus, said Maggie. That plane could have I'm being triggered, man, hit those towers. I hope they don't, said Kevin. Use quotation marks, for fuck's sake! Everything about this story is triggering me to no end. I hope they don't, said Kevin. Maybe they won't get hit ever. They were wrong. In another country, a man named Osama bin Laden was planning a terrorist attack on the USA. What shall we do to the USA, said Osama. We need to make people scared of us and kill a lot of people. How about we crash planes on the Pentagon, the Twin Towers, and the White House, said someone. Hey, that might work, said Osama. And then they had a plan. Yep, that's how it went. Completely historically accurate. That is the exact conversation that took place underground in frickin' Afghanistan. Literally a fucking day before 9/11. It took them weeks of weeks of planning. I apologize. It took weeks of planning to get the terrorist attack to be perfect. You know, I like my terrorist attacks, but when they're perfect, feels good, man. Okay, said Osama. We got it perfect. Now we act. On September 11th, 2001, the acts were in motion. Said Maggie. Those planes are headed right for those towers. You're right, said Kevin. But why? But why? I ask that myself every day. Whenever I wake up and the alarm clock's going off and I just slap the thing off the table, I try to grab my phone, I scroll through Twitter, I see all these alt-right accounts. Donald Trump's in the presidency. You know, the world's falling apart. The ozone layer is on its last legs. Everything is going to shit, and I just have to sit back and wonder, but why? You're right, said Kevin, but why? Maybe they fell asleep and will wake up any minute now, said Maggie. The planes crash into the towers. Well, shit, Maggie. You really biffed that one. What the heck, said Kevin. Why would they do that? I don't know, but we should get out of here. Herbie raced down by the towers. Herbie, what are you doing? We have to get out of here, said Maggie. Just then, Herbie opened his rooftop and stopped. Aha! Help me, I'm falling, yelled someone. He fell into Herbie. You know that iconic image of the guy upside down falling out of the Twin Towers? Representative of the frailty of life and the decisions that you make under high stress. Would you rather burn to death in a tower or fall to your death from the top of it? A philosophical, age-long question. Answered now. What if Herbie was just at the bottom? He would have been saved. What the heck just happened, he said. I'm wondering the same thing as you, buddy. Before someone could answer, Herbie drove off away from the towers with bricks and glass falling from the towers. What is this, a Michael Bay movie? Look out, Herbie. Look out, Herbie, yelled Kevin. Just then, the guy who Herbie saved jumped out and curled into a ball and went straight for the bricks and broke them with just his body. Did they pick up the Incredible Hulk? Maggie and Kevin mouths dropped as the guy came back into Herbie. Oh, so he carried his so he jumped out of the car, hit the bricks, broke them, carried his momentum, and was able to jump right back into Herbie. Michael Bay, man. Sorry, let me introduce myself, said the guy. My name is Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, this is a plot twist. M. Night Shyamalan couldn't have written a fucking plot twist like this. My name is Sonic the Hedgehog, and I was on my way to see my friend Tails, and oh no, Tails. Guys, we have to go back for him. No, not Tails. You can see how freaking terrified I am about this shit. No way, said Kevin. We can't go back for him. We will probably all die if we do. You just saved a guy who jumped off of the top of the Twin Towers with a fucking Volkswagen Beetle! I think you'll be fine! I don't care if we die. My friend Tails is going to die if we don't go back for him. Look, Sonic, said Maggie, we can't go back for him because we would get hurt badly. I know the risk, said Sonic, but I don't care. He is like a little brother to me. Say the same thing over and over. Maybe people will get it eventually. Okay, we will help you, Sonic, said Maggie. That took very little convincing. They were frickin' steadfastly against it, but it took 2 frickin' sentences out of Sonic for it, man. Just then, Herbie jumped up and down and turned around to go save Tails. Hello, me. I'm gonna fall. Help me, please, said Tails. My Sonic lore is a bit rusty. Haven't played the games for a while, but I'm pretty sure that Tails has the ability to fly. I don't know why. It's just an assumption on my part, but I feel like at some point in Sonic canon, I think Tails flied at some. No, I just must be putting false memories into my mind right now, man. I'm just trying to think of what I want to see rather than what I actually can. There's no way Tails has ever flown before. Tails, we're coming, said Sonic. Too much information, Sonic. We will help you down. Just then, Tails fell off the tower. Well, shit. Screamed Tails. Wait a minute, I have 2 tails. So Tails started to use his 2 tails to fly down to Sonic, Maggie, Kevin, and Herbie. That was close, said Tails. Way to put your friend's life in danger. Oh, buddy, I'm glad you're safe, said Sonic. But then the first of the Twin Towers came down. No! Go, Herbie, go, said Maggie. Without a second thought, Herbie drove away from the Twin Towers. That's gonna be my new Twitter bio. Oh my god. Wow, that was close, said Sonic. You said it, Sonic, said Tails. Yes, that was close, said Kevin and Maggie. Man, oh man. Freaking deep, intricate fucking dialogue right here, man. Just then the radio broadcast came on. We are up this newscast. Bring the breaking news. We're getting reports that the Pentagon is about to be attacked by the same terrorist group that attacked the Twin Towers. No way, said Sonic. No way, man. We gotta stop them. But what are we supposed to do, said Tails. It's not like we wanted at the Pentagon. Maybe they won't listen to us, but they will listen to Sonic the Hedgehog and Tails. Meanwhile, in the skies, alright, put them up, said a man. We took control of the airplane, boss, headed towards Washington, D.C. now. Good work, said Osama bin Laden. They're Skyping each other. They're FaceTiming each other right now. Fly at Washington and crash into the White House. Roger that, boss, said the man. I heard that, said Superman. Now go to stop these criminals. We won't let you crash into the White House, said the people in the plane. We will stand and fight you. Shut up, said the man while shooting a gun out of his hand. I will not stand here and listen to all you people cry about dying. We are fuck, where was I? We are going to crash the plane into the White House, and that is final. Damn. Just like a dad to his miscreant children. We are going to crash into the White House, and that is final! Now eat your fucking vegetables! Meanwhile, at the Pentagon, sir, we're getting reports that a normal aircraft is headed our way. Wow! A normal aircraft is headed our way. It's almost as if it's a normal fucking day in the skies. Where does it say about this aircraft? It says we're coming to destroy you, you stupid government. Yeah, the terrorists, they just chimed up old George W. and just did some, you know, Xbox Live 12-year-olds against people that one-shot them, you know.
Right, I'll tell you what, you fat little cunt.
Just then, Sonic and Tails' cameraman towards the Pentagon and jumped over the fence. Cameraman? Cameraman. Is this a fucking movie now? We can't let the airplane destroy the Pentagon, said Sonic. You're right, but how do we do it? We cut the engine and get the people out to safety. Oh! Exactly! I gotcha. Makes complete sense. Why didn't I think of that, man? Why didn't I think of that? Just cut the engines and get everyone to safety. Why didn't I think of that? This is why Sonic's the hero. Okay, Sonic, said Tails. Tails started flying and Sonic grabbed his hands. They were both lifted off towards the airplane. Alright, Tonic. All could be engines power, you saved the people. I grammar can. Sonic bursted through the windshield of the airplane to find that the pilot was wearing the mask. Alright, dude, what did you do with the people, said Sonic. You do realize you're in the cockpit of the plane and there's a whole back half of the thing, right, Sonic? It doesn't matter. Here, I'll try to put on a freaking Middle Eastern accent for this. It doesn't matter what I did with the people. What matters is your death, said the man, while trying to pull out his knife, man. This is getting serious. It's gonna be a big knife fight. Meanwhile, Tails us trying to cut the power to the engine. Come on, this has to work or all these people will die. Just then, the power went off from the airplane. I did it, said Tails. Meanwhile, the airplane Sonic was cornered by the man with the knife. Got you where I want you now, you dumb hedgehog. Any last words, punk? Oh shit. Dr. Eggman's a fucking terrorist, apparently. Just one why you punk. Just one why you punk. Aristotle couldn't have foreseen a philosophical question among this tier. Sonic punched the man out of the airplane. That's a good visual. Sonic, we gotta get these people out of here, said Tails. I know. Details, but how we're going to do it. Just then all the people started screaming we're gonna die. Well shit, didn't think this part of the plan through very well, did ya? Sonic and Tails didn't realize there was a stack of parachutes for all the people. Yes, all commercial aircraft just come standard with all the parachutes in the world. They gave each passenger a parachute and they all jumped out of the airplane. Yes, Tails, we saved the people, said Sonic. Meanwhile, back at the White House, Superman was standing on the White House waiting for the airplane to come by and crash into the White House. The airplane came into sight and Superman took off towards the airplane. I don't think so, airplane, said Superman. With his super strength, Superman stopped the plane and saved all the people. He called the police force and asked them to save the people from the lake. Where the fuck did a lake come into this story? Are we talking about the one ahead of the Washington Monument? When he was done with the airport craft, he took the man in the mask and told him he was going to jail for a very long time. See, in this story, the terrorist survives and is just gonna go to jail for a very long time. Because, you know, attacking the fucking White House is gonna net you with just a few days in prison, man. And it's gonna be hard times. 60 days for your terrorism, son. Back in New York, with Maggie, Kevin, and her bee, they get it. They save the people in the White House and Pentagon, and said the newsman. I don't think they could do it, said Kevin, but they see the Pentagon and the White House. Herbie honked with joy. The end. The end. A story by Herbie as Herbie, Sonic as Sonic, Tails as Tails, Osama Bin Laden as Osama Bin Laden, and Lindsay Lohan as Maggie Payne. I feel sad about this day. Lee remembers those fallen on 9/11. Thank you. That took 18 minutes to read. I had a whole nother story lined up for you, but this is freaking all I can do. God damn, there was one review to this. I can't imagine. I think this is a great story. It's the fucking author! The author reviewed his own story! 3 days later, he reviewed his own story. That just freaking ties it all together, man. Wow. Okay. I'm not even gonna try to digest what I've just read. I'm just gonna stop. I don't think I can handle this, man. Thanks for joining us for whatever this was supposed to be. This story is Herbie and Sonic and Superman in 9/11. I can now die peacefully after reading that story. Okay, well, thanks for watching, I guess. Welcome back to Blind Fanfiction reading, everyone. Okay, thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, whatever it may be. This has been Kamikaze Games, Blind Fanfiction reading, and I will see you next time. Bye! What the fuck just happened? What?
I'm just going to take this as carefully as I can because I don't want to start over.
Shit! Fuck, I gotta start over!